only the German names in my head, which is always scary to commentate for. The German name for anyone interested is Hundemon or Hound Demon, which is quite good.
So I'm guessing the stream blanked out for a second. Let's see,
Can't tell I have ads on my stream that I have on the side for chat. Oh no. Yeah, we see Violet and like all the surf items being collected. We still don't have the squirt bottle, which makes the trip to Chucktown, I forget the name of it, incredibly inefficient because only Chuck.
Signwood.
Yeah, Cinewood, yeah. Because only Chuck is quite bad at check if you can't get the rock smash. Well, no, there's no rock smashes. This is not crazy. Okay.
So, rainbow badge. Now he's getting mineral badge. And fog badge was also in Tin Tower, right? Yes. Yeah, fog badge was in Tin Tower.
Tin Tower?
Not Tin Tower, not Tin Tower, Lighthouse.
Yeah. I think. It was somewhere there. He got fog, Chet says.
Funny looking Tin Tower. It's just Tin Tower with a light on top. That's all it is.
Yeah. I guess. Or is Tin Tower just a lighthouse with a hole on top?
Yeah. Exactly. Steel Tower, yep. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe more brick. You're right.
I just thought of a scenario where Roush can actually make up time by doing something incredibly stupid. And that would be if a progression item is locked behind false director. And he chose to do it now.
That would be a crazy play.
That would be... It would be a desperation play, and I almost can see it at this point.
Well, he might not be... Roush might not be feeling he's that far behind. Because still at 112, it's not a bad time. So he might be thinking he's alright. So maybe that's why he's not automatically trying to do a lot of these other obscure plays.
He also, if I'm counting correctly, he also does not have Rocket Takeover enabled right now. I think that is 6 badges. If we have not missed anything.
I think that's where we're at. Because Rising Badge is outside of Mount Mortar.
Shout out to the rival
Thunder.
telling us that the Pokemon is sick and Jasmine isn't there while we just defeated her. Always a pleasure. It's crazy to see that they are still on the same level, by the way. Both at level 42. Which amazes me every time, because if you think about it, Dirts did do Nugget Bridge, whereas Roush also did Nugget Bridge, I think?
I think he did.
Yeah, but it's interesting. Like, I think running a legendary is punishable usually for like by XP, but it looks like it's not that bad. And there is the 7th badge.
There we go. So, dertswa687o dip into Rocket Hideout has paid off because he found the expansion card. So that will be able to get him West Candle access and a possible main change if the level 50's pretty good.
Yeah, there's a few Pokemon that you could main change at this level too, but having spent the TMs, I think, at this point, and also just being close to the level, I don't know if I would do it in most cases. Like, of course, if we find a Mewtwo, we're changing.
Yeah, definitely. But as many times as Houndood's gotten backhanded, it might be worth it for him to think about it.
Also, just for a better type matchup. That would also... Honestly, I could see switching to something a little worse, but having a better type matchup, like a Kingler, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not great, but hey. We see now Roush betraying my prediction, not going into Mount Mortar. A shout out to you if you're listening later on. You're a terrible friend. You're making me look bad.
Oh no, he forgot to grab that one item up there, so he's gonna have to go back. So
yeah, he's going to have to go back, but it's fine.
Yeah, it won't waste too much time. Yeah, I was about to say something about that. Dertswa found Spore in the underground, so that'll help out with red immensely.
Could you justify running 3 attacks on this Houndoom if he doesn't get to main switch?
I mean, it kind of depends on what red's lead is. If you've got something that you can get through, like if red's lead is giving you that hard a time, you're gonna have to use Spore and just figure out with how to do it with 3 different items or 3 different attacks.
Yeah. Roush also picking up the Thunder Badge now, which means he will absolutely be cracking Thunderbolts left and right from now on. That is going to be nice. I wonder what we see here out of the items in the rest of this thing. That is Rocket Hideout. I imagine that it's not going to be that great, but I can see Dirt's going here for price and then going back to Kanto. I guess checking the item in the northern section of Mahogany / Like a Rage would also be done before that. I actually think... No, strike that. I was about to make a really stupid point. About you not knowing that Lance has Dragonite because you don't have the double battle like in Gen 4 here. But then I realized, no, when you come into the room, you just Hyper Beam someone with a Dragonite. So my point is not needed. So what items do we really want to see here at this point for Dertswa? I think Whirlpool access would be really good.
Flash would be nice.
Yes.
If possible, it'd just be...
Heart Key, obviously. Oh no, you know what I just realized? It may be good to do Morty here. Just because of maybe access to Card Key and or Tin Tower after.
Alright, so chat, get your guesses real quick in the chat about what this Snorlax's going to be. I think it's going to be a Jinx. Because that would be annoying.
I say Hypno.
Okay. Sand Slash.
You all lose. Losers.
Well, I said Sand Slash, so it worked out perfectly.
I literally can't tell if you did or not.
See, so I won. Good job.
ADHD brain loses. Earthquake Sand Slash. Oh my god. Hyper Beam Earthquake.
Yeah,
I wonder what the item is, but this is a possible main switch.
I think I would do it.
It's not that strong though in the grand scheme of things. But it's a nice secondary backup for sure.
As much trouble as that Houndoom's been giving him, I think I'd consider it.
I think it's one fight away, one terrible fight away from being considered to be main switch. Ooh, hitting the optional because we're going too fast. Speedrunners are too fast for the game.
It's always a tricky one to get around. It's usually best just to stop and let them spin around. But there's a way of, if you're quick enough to get to the cut bush, there's a way of getting through there without stopping. I'm not that good at it.
That's really nice. I actually only learned this like 1 or 2 months ago that you can actually disable the traps in Rocket Hideout. I've been playing this game and the remake for like 15 years. I've learned this year.
I literally the same exact thing happened to me last year. Or was it 2 years ago? No, it might have been 2 years ago. I don't remember. But yeah, no, literally the same thing. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't until I stopped and watched someone else's stream to realize that you can do that.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about how hidden it really is. Like with this and the changes in the new Speed Choice version with bike indoors and the fast text and everything, this check went for me to like a bottom tier, I'll never want to do it check to, oh my god, this is really good. And not that annoying, so shout out to, I guess, Nintendo for actually implementing something that fixes their shitty dungeon, and to the Speed Choice for being the best version of Pokemon to play on.
Ooh. There's a Thunderbolt TM.
They call me young,
Chat,
but I do look like 40.
Chat, did I miss Roush picking up a radio card? Or has that happened yet? Because I feel like he should have radio card by now, and I can't remember.
Can't even remember where the radio card was, and I called it out.
Trying to think.
Yeah. So we immediately dig out of here, not taking the fly point to the Elite Four. I guess we'll see if he if he goes for Snorlax and so on. We'll see it.
Oh, you might be right, Rylan.
Yeah, actually, oh yeah, it was an ice path. It was waterfall.
That's why, because
yeah, it was waterfall.
Dertswa did ice path first.
And there's another Thunderbolt now for Houndoom, which will be incredibly nice. And now this Houndoom is actually quite good, I want to say. It still fears a good attack, like still fighting, water, ground, rock. It has a lot of weaknesses. So fighting red is definitely scary. In comparison to, let's say, a Kingdra, of course. But it'll be fine.
Yeah,
we're checking for, I guess, the egg at this point. Which item do we get 5 of? Nuggets. That is incredible money.
Rich.
Man, what would you do if you got 5 nuggets?
Don't know.
I've never seen that movement in Price Gym. Is that actually faster than going left into the circle and then Price? Yeah, it's only one.
Yep, you just go straight up and then to that.
Oh, because you hit
trainer
that guy. Wow.
Yep.
Interesting. Never knew that was possible. I probably would be too slow for that.
No, it's not it's not a thing about being slow. It's just once you face that one trainer, as soon as you go left and up, he's already turned. So you're good to go around it.
This movement is only for speed choice. Yeah, we learn every day. Now, Price did not have anything, if I saw correctly. Which means we're going up here. And then, where do we go?
The spinner's being returned.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
of course.
gotcha.
But I didn't know that was actually a possible way to go. I thought we can only do the one. Now, where do we go from here? He's going to Azalea, so I presume he's doing Runes of Elf and the strength check down here.
Yep. Strength check, 2 checks in Union Cave, and then Waterstone Cave. That's all I can do right now because he doesn't have Flash or Zephyr Badge.
Unless we find them right now.
Unless we find them.
I do not know how they do it. Actually, that's what I wanted to ask you. Which games do you run? Do you actually speedrun any games actively at this point?
This is the main thing I run now. I used to do A Link to the Past, Randomizer, more for fun than anything else. Those really are the only 2 games I've done.
Awesome. Yeah, I've only done a couple better runs of Let's Go and Colosseum, which again, give me a remake, Nintendo.
Yeah, that would be fun.
It's the best game in the series by far, in my opinion. Anyway, now we can talk about the runners again because we are actually there. They feel so close because they just both did Price.
Yeah.
But they're far apart, I think. And Roush.
Yeah, there's Boulder Badge. Yeah, Dirts was done all of done
Ice Path.
Ice Path, done like Blackthorn and all that. So he's still got a little bit of a lead here, fortunately.
Have I tried the randomizer? I presume for Colosseum I have not. Because I am addicted to League of Legends and FIFA. Okay, we see a 4 cluster coming up. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it with the Tin Tower together, which is always preferred.
Well, you couldn't have done it anyway. Dang.
I mean, yeah. You don't need the Rainbow Wing, do you? Oh, yeah,
yeah
of course you do. Of course you do. Now is Morty an option? Do we do Morty now?
Alright, so I think dertswa going to go back and fight Jasmine. And then he might be trying to get into Tin Tower. The real Tin Tower this time, not the lighthouse.
I mean, if birds aren't real, is the lighthouse not really a second Tin Tower?
Wise words. Thank you.
I am known for my wisdom and or stupidity at the same time.
Hey, look,
there's
the
radio card. It's almost like we talked about this because we were not keeping our attention on Roush.
And Roush
actually, nope. I was gonna ask if Dirts had done the hidden items on the ferry, but again, it's not crazy. We see them going to Cianwood now, I presume, because we don't have Whirlpool access, I think.
No, so yeah, he would just be checking the item in the potion shop.
I guess he could do Chuck too.
Yeah, he could do Chuck, you're right.
And I just learned another thing. You can actually just fly. That is incredibly nice. And there's Whirlpool! Which doesn't do anything because we don't have the Glacier badge. But still,
It's something.
We could still get the Glacier badge here or on Chuck's wife. And then go immediately into an out of logic setting for Coral Islands. I don't think that is going to be happening, but it could be interesting to go out of logic here. Technically, it's also possible that both parts of Flash and the Glacier badge are here. We just go. That is, however, very unlikely. We see Roush doing something, I think, that Dirt has not done yet. Route 45. No, actually he has done it. I know he has done it.
I think Clear Bell's on 45.
Yeah, he definitely has done it. I saw him do it. The runners are in this as trainer names. Yeah, it's incredibly nice to have it. I wonder, actually, how some of the longer names are in there, if they're just shortened or just whatever. It's gonna be interesting.
So Roushmore is checking Rising Badge and Mystery Egg.
Roush has Clear Bell. We could probably check that.
Oh, okay.
So Roush is missing the Boulder badge, which we saw earlier on Dirts. And Whirlpool, of course, which we just saw.
Yep.
Plus, of
Rainbow
course,
Wing.
the Rainbow Wing, which we also just saw. There's a Glacier badge.
Hold
Got it. And the Earth
Wow.
badge. Chuck was not a scam. I really want... Oh, he told us there's a Thunderbolt TM, which we already knew. And there's a card key.
Too.
Wow. Chuck. You absolutely Chad. You Chuck Chad.
I've never seen Chuck have all that.
I think
Heck.
I've never seen Chuck be useful ever. Outside of the casual game where he can't fly. If he didn't have fly, he would be useless as well.
So dertswa immediately taking that card key and heading up Radio Tower.
Yeah, doing rockets is great here because you can do Tin Tower after, which is going to be the goal. If he finds a bit more access or the basement key, that would also be amazing. Because rockets itself is worth 3 items plus false director, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be pretty good too.
Yep, and if he wanted to, he could follow that up and go right to Claire.
Yeah, XP is good, but I think we're at a level where we're not worrying about XP as much anymore on 46. Still good though, of course, because red is quite powerful. I think Houndoom needs more than XP. Houndoom needs a great matchup on red. Because it's just frail, I think. The crazy thing is, Roush is actually in Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
So him foregoing a few of the checks he hasn't done, maybe to his advantage.
Yeah, well, if 10 towers required, he'll still have to get the Rainbow Wing. That's the only thing. So he's probably holding off on Waterstone to see if he can get Rainbow Wing. But that, unfortunately, won't pay off for him.
Yeah, that is also true. Actually, this will bait him more into going for rockets probably as well. So I can see Roush not having the Rainbow Wing for a while. However, that might not be important if the Ho-Oh check and Alpharuins and Tintara just doesn't have that significant
That's true.
stuff. But we're obviously just 4 items removed from beating the game. So this can go really quickly from now on. Like, technically, we could be done in 20 minutes. I don't think we will be, but we could.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Roush also needs to go and pick up the Boulder badge from below Victory Road. So we got Glacier badge. And I'm gonna go ahead and click card key.
There's Fire Punch for another power boost to the Hound Doom.
That'll be a nice upgrade.
Yeah, Flame Wheel is base 65. That's another base 10 attack power, which is really nice. Rockets so far not being great. False Director coming up. Let's hope that he didn't have anything, because we could have been there for a while. Well, it was obviously not a great check to do.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, it's just fine doing the False Director now.
We can also mark Whirlpool, I think, for Roush.
Oh.
It was in a pharmacy.
Yep,
so
you're right.
I'm just relying on chat at this point. Chat will be nice to us. It's almost 2 a.m.
I can't believe you're doing it this late at night or early in the morning.
Yeah, being in between jobs and starting in September has its perks. Yeah, I do have. I mean, my game is already, like, for my time, it's 11 p.m. tomorrow, so it's good for me to have a bit of a sleep shift to not be too tired tomorrow. Unfortunately, also no progression on False Director. Now I guess we are just coming up on, I think, Burnt Tower into Tin Tower, if I am judging the teaching of Rock Smash right now correctly.
That's what it looks like.
Which, I guess, get your votes in for what Suicune is. Do it now, because listening is cheating. And people that can actually tell by listening scare me.
Garf still on here? I'll say Garf and Snowbear are decent at figuring this stuff out.
I know Roush will know. Like, he's really good at that. What do I want to pick? I'm gonna say Scythe.
Yeah, I agree with the Jinx call. I still want to see a Jinx.
You just want to hear a Jinx call.
You are correct.
I know you're just baiting me into attempting a Jinx.
You are absolutely correct. Alright, all quiet on stage.
Oh no.
Oh, wait. In 1 second, oh.
The anticipation is rising.
I know, Entei's waiting.
That was not a good Pokemon, I can tell that much.
Let me hear the... Was that a Ghastly on Entei? I think it was Ghastly. Might have been Haunter.
It was something, but it was Ghastly Entei, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Guessing
chat
too.
says. I can only do Gen 4 cries. Maybe Gen 5.
And then was the Suicune like a... Suicune might have been one of the babies.
Might be a baby. A Marill.
Oh,
Marill is a
Meryl.
good shot. Now, if
There's
this was
Scarf. Zoomerl, Ghastly, Igglybuff.
if this was a huge power Azumarill, you couldn't run it in this gen, but I imagine it would be funny to run it.
I agree with you, RPG Mel. Not nearly enough Cleffa in this race. Okay, so Rush got his Rock Smash.
I mean, not... Chat is trolling, I'm just saying. I would like to run a Azumarill with huge power at some point, which obviously can't happen. As you can tell, I really only play Pokemon these days competitively, if ever. I've got a soft spot for strategical unaliving in things like Perish Song Whirlpool strategies on Azumarill. Good music though.
And the Igglybuff goes down.
So is this the point where we say rare music in chat, or did I understand that correctly? There's a Cascade badge, where Roush just finished on Rockets, I believe. So he'll be able to, I guess, try...
Going to Soft Sand.
Soft Sand Girls. Ooh. So he's delaying Elf runes.
Well, if there's something on Soft Sand Girls, it will take dertswa a bit to get here, I believe.
Yeah,
So,
that or Morty would be interesting scenarios. We saw Flash being picked up, which means we are only the Zephyr badge away from the Royal Islands being in Logic. Also, Dark Cave, I think, is a thing soon. That will be another item cluster that we can look out for. Also, Rock Tunnel is only locked by a Zephyr badge at this point in Logic. It would be preferable if we get the machine part before, though.
Yeah. If machine parts needed, yeah, it would definitely be preferable. Alright.
I mean, even if it's not needed, it's nice to not worry about it and going back.
Alright, so let's see if this pays off for Roushmore.
It did not.
Unfortunate. That is... Oh gosh, what is that?
Okay. What is this?
Artillery, that's
artillery.
right. That's right.
We just run, yeah. And this is where we go back to Azalea, pick up the second to last room, actually, and hope the Zephyr badge is in there to just immediately do
Flash chamber, yeah.
the other chamber. Oh, Roush just got to North Kanto, so it will be a while until he starts that. I don't think that Dirt has done Brock, so also Brock could be an angle to catch up.
Yeah, this will be a bit of a time sink for Rosh, unfortunately, but he will come out of it with the boulder badge, which will be needed. There's machine part.
There's the machine part. That is... It is in logic, I guess, because he has cut.
Yep.
I see we get Dragon's Den and Claire next, I guess. Yeah.
That's where it's going.
It would be really unfortunate if Dragon's Den has nothing as well. It would be a nightmare. Ha 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 ha. Because Roush just picked up Nightmare. Can you tell I'm not tired at all?
Is Nightmare Vanilla there? Or is that in Red?
It's Sleep Talk. I think it's Sleep Talk. I'm not sure though. No, is it? I'm not sure.
You might be right. That's what I was thinking.
Dream Eater. It's
Dream Eater.
It's a sleep move, any of those.
Yeah, I knew it had something to do with it.
Do you think, like, with all the video game scares in the 2000s and like 90s, did people also think children would smash their heads into rocks to move them because they played Pokemon?
Look, after being a school teacher for 6 years, nothing would surprise me with these kids.
I've worked for social services with kids, so I concur. All right, Chad, we're just not gonna go there because I have been told this is a family-friendly stream where I cannot curse or do anything I would usually say now. So let's keep it to nice family-friendly stories here, please. I guess. Roush hits an optional. Okay, that message in chat was needed. I was absolutely scared. Okay, Dragon's Den coming up. Also, I think this section of the game has the worst music in the game followed by the best music in the game. Dragon's Den into Claire theme is goated. So unless you want like ear rupture or anything, lower your volumes because Dragon's Den is absolutely going to make you miserable.
Oh, dertswa687o's got the surf music on too. So it's a little bit of the theme and then surf and then a little bit of the theme. That's fun.
But it's also the worst part of the Dragon's Den theme repeating.
Yep.
It's so... God. Okay, petition for speed choice to actually change the music in here. That would be nice.
I guess I missed Roushmore picking up the boulder badge.
That would make sense, yeah.
Yeah. Click.
Good theme here. And it's over. Someone should replace the bike riding music with Dragon's Den theme.
Claire is required.
Oh. Oh. And now Flash is an option. Wait! And we get the first few seconds of that again. soft boiled.
Alright, so from here he's got, guess he's gonna go to his flash checks. That's the only thing he really can do.
Yeah. We're not swapping music ever, by the way, because A, I guess Dirt is ahead, and B, so we don't have to listen to Dragon's Den anymore.
You say that until Rosh gets there. You act like I don't have the power to switch it over.
I should have kept my mouth shut. So that is a thing now. We get another 4 cluster here. Into now Rock Tunnel enabled, into World Islands enabled, which is quite a bit of items. So I can see with only 2 badges missing finishing the seed in the next 20 minutes. Which is crazy with the early game we had.
Nothing here. Max Elixir and full restore, nice, so.
And there we go into the Tunnel of Rocks. Oh, not quite yet.
Almost.
Is it the most iconic cave in Pokemon? I try to think. Maybe the like Chargestone Cave in Gen 5
I feel like Mount Moon might have it beat.
I feel like Mount Moon is forgettable. But maybe I'm just not a Gen 1er.
That's all it is.
Y'all have terrible opinions, I'm sorry.
Dang. The Diglett Cave's not a bad one.
Anyone who says Gen 1 is the best Gen is blinded by nostalgia. And I'm willing to die on that hill.
I can agree with that.
But I again, my opinion is that Gen 5 is the best Gen, so I'm really about to die on that hill.
Gen 5 had a good story. I liked it. Alright, dertswa going to turn in machine part.
And that will enable all the Misty stuff he has done before, which is nice. So no doing the Nugget Bridge again, and the expansion card check.
Alright, so Roushmore deciding to do Morty. So we will see immediately if this is required or not. Which will be interesting if it is, because I can't see dertswa coming back there anytime soon.
Absolutely not. There's a million other checks I would do over Morty right now. So that is what the checks Roush has. It's almost a desperation play, and it is not required. Unfortunate.
Not required. Unless Squirt Bottle has something.
Yes, and or kimonos, as Chet points out.
Yep, kimonos. Yep. Yeah, I like these plays from Roushmore at this point.
It's pretty good considering he doesn't know what his opponent is doing, I guess. So it's a smart self-evaluation at where you are probably in this race, with a hint of tilt, I guess, too, because his race, his seed was not going well for him. Yeah, I'm completely agreeing with chat here. It is absolutely fine to make these plays that's like this latent seed because he has a lot of things too. Like he's missing 4 badges, he doesn't know where they are, and obviously he knows that he probably is behind, has to make a few checks that are just a bit out of the line to maybe secure a victory here, which is unlikely, but still possible.
Nothing uncommon, girls. Now we can let's go see 100% sure, make 100% sure Morty's not required.
Yeah, we also see people turning into trees, which is my favorite feature of this game.
I like seeing the rival all over the water. Morty not required.
Yep. And let's say it, Morty is a scam.
I can agree with that. Alright, so Roushmore is going to go get his Cascade badge, while dertswa is taking a dip into Meme Islands. Cascade was 10.
One thing you can keep your attention at is... Oh, there's a Marsh badge. That's 1 badge only missing now. So we're coming up on the end here. We also have an interesting scenario here where I think, if I saw correctly, Dirt's almost saved 10 minutes by saving quitting. So that is pretty huge. So definitely employ save and quit strats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Thanks for reminding me. Zephyr badge was in Dragon's Den. Basement keys.
Basement key unlocks another big line of checks. Especially because he already has done rockets. It's always very unfortunate if you have to do basement key with rockets enabled, which is not great to do.
Yeah. Hopefully that shouldn't ever be the case though, because logic will dictate that you have to have card keyed before getting anything in the basement.
Is it really for everything or just fly? I don't think Silverwing was found.
Silverwing was found.
Actually, no, it was found. Yeah, it was found.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yeah, I guess Dirts felt comfortable enough with its domain and didn't want to check Lugia. That and getting close to 2 hours, he's probably feeling nervous too.
No, Dark Cave, Black Glasses guy, has an escape rope. Yeah, at this point, chat, there's, I think, nothing much more to talk about but speculating where the last badge is, and it could be really anywhere. It could still be locked behind Misty, I guess, or a lot of the fights we haven't seen. So Blue, Brock, Blaine, Sabrina.
There it is.
Yeah. Snowbear is absolutely right in chat. I should read the document again for like the 5th time. I have cheese, Swiss cheese for a brain. I do forget. And I guess we now have the badge, which means we are coming up on the end. And just have to hope that he's not getting stuck on red for a considerable amount of time. I think this race will be one of the more not close ones in thing. I can see Roush taking up to like 20 minutes to beat this from now on, but my time estimations are terrible.
I missed the raid from Toxic. Thanks for raiding. Welcome to the end of this race here.
So now we hope for a good red fight. We're obviously gonna spam candies if we still have some, and then go. Actually, I don't know if he spammed his candies. Oh no, it's the return of Politoad. T-Bolt. Oh, that is some lucky.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh,
And now he's not using
missed. Oh my god. This is... It's a thing. That paralyze could be finishing Roush off. A 10% chance. Obviously, he was living the dynamic punch, but I don't know if he didn't have an X defend in the first round, so if he didn't get the instant paralyze,
that was Perish Song.
That was Perish Song. Ooh.
Yep. So he's about to. Yep.
That means he needs to set up again.
Again.
Which isn't great. He has no max revives, so.
Oh, I missed Mean Look. Yeah, Mean Look. Good gosh, it's disgusting.
Disgusting. Fortunately, Lapras looks like it's a pushover. Only spamming Rage.
That's good.
Which means that should be G to the G. Oh no, Kingdra double kicked and it's going to another setup. Uh-oh. One max rev left. I swear he almost misclicked on the Charmeleon. That would have been terrible. Bonk bonk. Oh no. He's actually about to die. A crit here, or maybe a better roll even, would be... Oh no. He's out of revives, right? Yeah. That's a reset. Gosh. There's still a chance for Roush. This would have been trivial with Spore. Yep.
Oh, he has Spore.
He has Spore, but he has not taught it